This is an FRC robotics team, and this is an FRC robot. Hi, I'm Zoe Vidum, captain of FRC Team 4564. An FRC team is a high school robotics team made of students and mentors who come together to complete two communal tasks: to educate students and to compete successfully as a team. Every year, teams from all around the world come together to compete in the same game with similar tasks. These tasks would be very overwhelming to complete without team structure. Therefore, we make 5 sub-teams. They each have their own responsibilities and roles to allow the team to compete successfully and educate students. The first sub-team is the mechanical sub-team. The mechanical sub-team is responsible for designing, prototyping, and building mechanical assemblies capable of completing the tasks required in the game. An example of what these tasks might be are climbing a wall or moving an object around a field. After the mechanical subteam is done, they have a mechanical assembly of metal that allows the robot to complete tasks, though it is not a robot yet. Autonomous movement is what makes a robot a robot. Autonomous movement is created by the next subteam, the programming and electrical subteam. The programming and electrical subteam add computer and electrical components to the robot to create a channel of communication. This channel of communication allows humans and the robot to interact and speak with each other through code, the language used for communication. This is how the programmers tell the robot what to do and when. Now, the mechanical and programming subteam have worked together to create an incredibly high-functioning robot. Though this robot is no use at competition without team members and mentors to travel with it, to operate it, and fix it when it breaks throughout the competition. Oftentimes, the robots become damaged or broken during competition because robot competitions are like a full contact sport for these robots. And in between each match, there is very quick turnaround time. Therefore, the students and mentors must be able to very quickly repair the robot and get it back in fully functioning order to allow it to be completely successful in its next competition. Now, the team can have a very well-prepared group of students and mentors as well as a highly functioning robot, but without the logistics of how to get there, the team would be nowhere. So this is where the business subteam comes in. The business subteam is responsible for the logistics of team travel and stay. The business team might be asked to book hotels or travel or buses and keep the team on schedule. The business team is not able to complete their tasks without monetary funding. The monetary funding comes from our final subteam, the outreach subteam. The outreach subteam is responsible for collecting monetary funds for the team. They do this through collecting sponsorships and donations throughout our community by going to community outreach events, such as community days or STEM days, as well as going to businesses directly and speaking to them about how beneficial our team is to the students and mentors involved. Now that the outreach team has monetary funding, the team is completely ready for a season. Though it is easy to see that if any one of the sub-teams were to fall on their responsibilities, the team would become dysfunctional and unable to complete its two major goals: to educate students and to compete successfully. Therefore, the management and structure of a team is what allows a team to be successful. And you can see that the abilities and the skills that students gain from being on an FRC team allow them to become the engineers and leaders of the world. Thank you.